I am so tired. I've been up late very many nights this week. Like, right now. Lay down and go to sleep. Oh, this is so comfortable, I don't want to move. Hey dolls! And welcome to today's video, which is about a thing. Something. Anything. I don't know. A thing. Yay! I think. You can tell I'm tired, can't you? I am so tired. I've just I wasn't tired yesterday, and like not last night, the night before, I was up till 2 AM. I wasn't tired yesterday, but I went to sleep at 10 o'clock last night, and I'm tired today, so that basically explains me. I was going to do part 2 of Paige Talks about bands today, but I don't think I'm exactly in the right frame of mind to be so hyped up and excited about something. Because sleep. I mean, I'm hyped up and I'm really excited and I'm really happy, like at the moment, but I'm also just too tired to express that, so fun times. I went shopping yesterday and now I have albums, which is fun. Okay, so I'm going to show you these because, yeah, fun times. So, as you have said, this is the second week running that I've mentioned my birthday video. If you saw my birthday video, you would have seen these 2 albums. So, I've got From Under the Cork Tree by Fall Out Boy and Common Courtesy by A Day to Remember. And Lewis bought me this one, and I bought this one myself. But because, like, there's not really much that I can do on my phone to download music-wise, because I don't really have albums, and there's no good apps to download music and stuff, I had to settle with having those 2 albums on my iPod, and it was the only music that I had, like, on my iPod. It was the only music I had. I didn't have any music on my phone, just these on my iPod, as I mentioned. I love them, I love those albums, I love them a lot, but I got very bored of repetitively listening to the same 2 albums over and over and over and over and over and over again. And also, if you saw my birthday video, I really badly wanted the Beartooth album. Really badly. Like really badly wanted the Beartooth album. Guess what I found? The Beartooth album! Look, I found it. It's so pretty, isn't it? The inside of this is so cool. Like, it's adorable. I can't even... Well, why am I saying it's adorable? It's not exactly adorable. It's like a... You've got, like, these little pictures, see? Of the band members and stuff. And, like, there's this one. And there's this one. And there's this one. And there's this one. And there's obviously the front cover. And it's like this. And it sort of, like, folds in like that, so it's like a sleeve thing. It has all of the songs. Yeah, it's so cool. And there's like 2 slots in there. So this one has the CD in it, and this one has like the lyric book in it, which is not the most interesting lyric book in the entire universe, but I'll show you anyway. It's like just like a normal average one. See, just like got the lyrics on. It's not as interesting as the one in the From Under the Cork Tree album, which is literally the best lyric book I think I've ever seen. Ever. See? How cool is that? That is so awesome, isn't it? It's amazing. I love it. But, no. And these have photos on it too. I haven't really looked at this one in ages, so... And, yeah. It's just beautiful and I love it. And just wow, I can't. Album I bought? Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare. Yes, I did. I did that. I did that. I've only just recently got into this band, but I really love this album, like a lot. And my favourite songs on here are Nightmare and Welcome to the Family, which are the first 2 songs on the album. See, like Nightmare, Welcome to the Family. And this is a really good album. If you haven't listened to Avenged Sevenfold before, listen to this album because it's the best. The only problem I had with this one is that it's the actual CD case is broken. Like, it was like this when I bought it, so instead of it having like the full rings around it, it's like half of them are broken off. So the CD doesn't actually sit in place. It's sort of just like, you know, moves around. And I'm really scared it's going to get scratched. But it hasn't yet. I can see my face perfectly in it. So I have to be really careful with it. And I can't, like, you know, throw it around. Not like I would. But I have to sort of keep it in one place. And actually, we spent a lot of money in H&B. One second, where's the receipt? I'm just going to get the receipt. In total, £49.97 in H&B on albums and a poster for my brother. So that was fun. I also bought the H&B card because I go to H&B a lot, so may as well have a card. We got like £4.96 off because there was a deal, which was 2 albums for £15, and we bought 3 albums that were on the 2 albums for £15, but only 2 of them got like the offer because yeah. But most of these albums, because we bought 6 albums, most of them are for Christmas. So basically, we went into H&B because I was like begging my mum to go into H&B because I wanted to find the Beartooth, which I did, and I found Beartooth in the rock and pop section, not in the metal section, which really annoyed me. And when I went to the metal section, I found the Avenged Sevenfold album, and I was like freaking out because I wanted it. And then I found A Day to Remember albums, and then I found like Enter Shikari, and then I found Fall Out Boy, and I found like all these cool albums that I wanted, and I freaked out, like proper freaked out, and like started like hoarding them all in my arms, and when they go of them, my mum was like, I'll buy you them for Christmas if you want, but you can't have them till Christmas. So that's what happened. So we bought the Beartooth album, which was $7.99. Fall Out Boy's American Beauty, American Psycho, which was again $7.99. We bought the Baby Metal album, and not in like a sleeved one, in like the actual album case. It was the last one that was in the 2 for £15 deal, and that was $9.99. Then we bought the Enter Shikari Minesweep. Yes, that was $8.99. Then we bought the Avenged Sevenfold album, this one, which was $5.99, and then A Day to Remember What Separates Me From You was, again, $5.99, and then my brother's post was $4.99. So the whole thing was £51.93, 14,997 points on my card, and I've only used it once, so fun times. So that's what happened yesterday, and I kind of like freaked out because I had all these albums and I was like holding them, like, they're all mine, and then my mum made me give them to her because, you know, they're my Christmas present and I'm not really allowed them yet, and then I got really sad. And then I spent about 3 hours trying to put the albums onto my iPod, which, the 2 albums I have onto my iPod, and I had to put them onto my laptop, and then that took forever because it didn't work properly. I had to input each of the, like, the song titles and everything and all like the album stuff into it on the computer and save the picture of the album cover onto the computer and download it on blah blah blah. And then I had to sync it to my iPod, which took forever because the charger I have is not a original Apple one, it's like a cheap one my mum bought me, and it didn't work properly and it kept disconnecting and I had to keep restarting it and it was stressful. It was so stressful. But yeah, now I have more music for America, and that's good. See, I'm going to America soon. If you guys have seen my really early videos, I was kind of freaking out about going to America. I was like, I'm going to vlog it. It's going to be so cool. And I go on the 20th of October, and I'm there over Halloween, and it's going to be amazing. And just as I promised, I'm going to be vlogging it, and I'm currently trying to beg my brother to let me use his camera so I can do some vlogging on there and take some photos on there, because, you know, and I'm also going to use my phone and my waterproof camera, and if my stepbrothers like get some GoPro footage, we might use that too. So it's going to be a fun ride doing the America vlog. It's going to be great actually, because we're going to like Disney World, and we're going to Discovery Cove, where I'm going to be standing with dolphins because I can't swim. And then we're going to go to Universal Orlando as well. And then the only reason we're going to America is because my mum is getting married, so we're going to be like attending their wedding over there, which is going to be at Cocoa Beach, and it's going to be fun. Not really, it'll be alright I guess. And then that's going to be all fun and exciting and great times. And then I'm going to come back and have a maths exam on the day I get back from America. If I actually even have the maths exam. Because basically what happened, right? My mum applied for us to have our time off, and you can only really get time off, it's like if it's a big thing. And since it's a parent wedding, it's one of the only things they're legally allowed to give you time off to do. And we got a week, we had to get a week off because we go just before the half term, we go over half term, and we come back just after half term. And so my mum applied for us to get the time off, and then our head teacher comes back and he was like, "You do realise Paige has a maths exam on the 4th? And my mum was like, "Oh, well she's going to have to miss it then, isn't she?" And I was like, "Excuse me, I did not take that exam in June to not take it in November." So I had a massive complaint with my maths teacher, which used to be my form tutor. He used to be my form tutor. He's alright, I guess. Sure, because I was like, I need to do the exam. And he was like, "But the exam's at 9 o'clock. And I was like, "But I fly into at 5 to 9. And he was like, "But so you can't do the exam?" I was like, "Can't I do it in the English exam?" Because the English exam is later on in the day. So you have the maths exam in the morning and the English exam's in the afternoon. And he was like, "But you won't be back in time." I was like, "I'll probably be back for 11. And he was like, "You definitely be back for 11. And I was like, "Maybe." And he was like, "That's not a straight answer, is it, Paige?" And then there was like a whole massive argument about it, and I had to go see my head of year to find out if there was availability for me to get, like, actually do the exam. And he's like, "Well, if you miss it, you miss it." And then everything kind of freaked out, but like loads of teachers are aware that I'm away, and we're trying, well, I think they're trying to get in touch with the exam board so that I can, like, you know, still do the exam, but like, you know, not like at a different time, if you get what I mean. I'm going to end up missing it, which means I'm going to have to take the exam again in June, which means it's going to be more stress for me. But then again, if I do get to take the exam in November, I have to take all of my maths revisional stuff with me on holiday to America, which is going to be fun, you know. Being on holiday, you're just like, "Yeah, holiday," and everybody else like, "Yeah, holiday," and you have to sit there going, "Yay, maths!" Do some maths revision because I have an exam the day I get back. Fun times. And I'm going to have extreme jet lag. Great. Whoop-de-doo. Not. That's my life at the moment. Half good, half terribly bad, half extremely stressful. See, I just broke a hairband and that's stressed. And it's kind of bad, terrible, good, mixed sort of thing. Good things are happening, bad things are happening, semi-good things are happening, semi-bad things are happening. Everything's sort of just at the moment. And I'm the happiest I've been in a while, but I'm also just so confused and messed up. So, basically normal then. Fun times. I think that's all I have to talk to you guys about today. Didn't really have much to talk about, really, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm too tired for this. I literally need to sleep. Literally need to sleep, okay? Like, I'm going to cuddle my pillow and fall asleep right now. Because I could actually do that if I wanted to. And I'm that tired. This is really comfortable. Also, my neck really hurts. I don't know why. And I spent like the entire day watching Scuzz and Kerrang! Because there were like some cool things on there. And they have on Scuzz, if you guys haven't watched it, they have Rockbox. So you get to like vote for a song and then they play it like the next bit over. And then it got down to like the very last one. And like one of the other songs was winning. And because not very, like lots of people watch Scuzz, but not very many people vote for them. This like one song was like proper winning, and it was like a minute left of the song, and I really wanted In Between to play because Ben was just like on my phone just going week in between hashtag in between. And I sent the hashtag like millions of times, not quite millions of times, but a lot of times, and I just watched as the TV, as this other one's bar went down really low and In Between started like rising upwards, and then in the end In Between won because I tweeted that so many times. And I felt very proud of myself for doing that because I made some people very mad and I made myself happy. It was great. That's it for today, so I'm gonna go now. And yes, I did take my phone down because I was editing. And yes, I'm still sitting here. And yes, I now have a Fall Out Boy poster. I'm so proud of my life. And yeah, so goodbye dolls. I love you very much. Goodbye.